Hello everyone, welcome to the new session of our SAP Mobility podcast. This is Kevin Hu from Shanghai. In this session we will do some development work on Syclo Agentry objects. In this part we are focusing on building a data table, and we would like to show the data on the test environment client. So it's a very easy demonstration to show you how to do the development works or customizations on Syclo Agentry objects. So let's move on. First of all, let's see in the backend system. Let's say in SEAD, this is the ABAP workbench. You may already be very familiar with it. We would like to create a class. We would like to copy from this sample. We would like to name it with a new prefix. CIMM stock type deal. Okay. So here is the access key. Maybe I'd like to generate one from the outside. Okay. Here, use it. Generate it as a local object. Okay, the next thing we will do is in the mobile suite configurations. First of all, it's maybe something wrong with it. We need to do a refresh. Go back to the home page of the tool. Here we would like to do data object configurations. Here we can see we have a data objects navigation tree which listed all the mobile data objects. One of them is called the data table. So here we can filter it. Is the mobile application name that we already built in the previous session of this podcast. It's called C_KV prefix. Let's see, scroll down. Here we go. Okay. So here let's double click the data table. Let's click create, and we will give a name of this new mobile data object. Let's say how to name it CKV_test DT. It's called the test data table. Test data table. The object type is called data table. Mobile application is KV. Data object handler. Let's select which kind of subject. Let's say Cannot find the handler. See. Okay, here's the handler that I built before. Let's re-enter those descriptions, object types. It's a get method, and the data object active. Click save. So will be included in this change request item. Okay, the data table has been created. So next step, let's see in the Syclo editor. We have already imported this project. So let's switch it to the agentry perspective. Let's see here in this project we have all those data tables already being read by so here we can create a new data table, and let me see. Sorry. So here we're gonna see, let's choose Java connection. It's from JCO connection. So the data table's name will be there's a naming convention here. I would like to say what. So what is it? Okay, so go back, name it. So I should say the existing class, and rename it as DT7 score DT. Sorry, DT naming convention is different from the SAP naming conventions. So DT test will be good, and source type as the existing class. And here we can see we're going to choose an entry called the data table. Be sure to choose the right package. Okay, so here we're gonna see this data table has been created in this application. So let's go back to the main page. Let's see from the application configurations. Scroll down. Let's see from this application configuration. So the parameter tab, you're gonna see we're gonna create we're gonna create a parameter group. It's called, so the new parameter name is called, let me see, what we're gonna type in, dt test. The value is check the active flag. The parameter value is this one. Let's click save. Okay, so let's do a double check to see if the parameter we created has been effective. What we're gonna do is do a quick, okay. So the parameter is here. Let's go back to the mobile object configuration. Let me see, let's check the tabs here, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna see the list of all the data tables here, and so what we're gonna do is we would let's say my laptop is not responding very quickly. Just one moment. Okay, there's some warnings, we can ignore it, and we would like to publish it to the system. And it's something like a deploy procedure. So we can choose publish as a development version or a production version. Whether we're gonna compress the files. Click next. Click yes. So the deployment will begin. It takes some time. Okay, so let's move on to see in the test environment. Let's suppose this deployment is successful. See, it seems there's no errors here, and let's see in the let's inspect the data table. We can see there's a data table called DT test, and here's the value here. The values has already been read from the backend SAP systems. And okay, so it's very easy for you to retrieve those SAP data from the backend system, and primarily the work has been done in the SAP system, so it's a little different from the SUP method of doing mobilization. So that's why the agentry development is much more easy in the SAP world, but it requires some new techniques or new ways of doing things. So here it is. Thanks. Bye.